taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Dak going to start out going to the air. That is caught by Lamb.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Hey, kill! Here we go.
First down, and it's Pollard again. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. Subsequent gains of 3, 4, and now 5 yards. Good enough for the first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Kill!
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Left side to Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run with Pollard.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
They'll run the end around. This is Cooks. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Brandon Cooks taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. On play action, it's Rodgers. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Back north.
Throwing is Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin.
And the Jets are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Over. Yeah, Liz. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Go to 50. Jump out.
To throw is Rodgers. Touchdown Jets. Randall Cobb. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
what's
guy,
going on the defensive side?
that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
47.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Hey, 47. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up second down.
On second down, a run with Hall.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
30. Get 300. Get 300.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
That is caught.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Hey, take 26. Inside. Over.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Touchdown.
Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard.
And the Jets have taken the lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
First down, Prescott.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Go to 50. Hey, you block open.
On play action, Rodgers.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Got a man, that's Lazard. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Rodgers.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Now Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half. Prescott. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play.
Looking downfield for Pollard.
And he's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Hall ought to give up the middle. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Hey, take 26. Inside. Hey, Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Down to the 10. He finds Wilson.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
They'll run with Hall.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard.
Touchdown, Jets.
Aaron Rodgers hitting Alan Lazard. And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
26. Back north. Yeah, Liz. Over.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Zerline now for the PAT. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, Prescott.
Brandon Cooks.
And finally brought down at the 38. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me.
Look at him, look at the wrist.
Maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
Catching plays. Catching plays. Look at him, look at the wrist.
Never, not in a million
Nigga
years.
can't throw for nothing out here.
1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in.
We got niggas out here in a box, blood. We got niggas out here in a box, blood. Look at him, look at the wrist.
Aaron Rodgers on fire. His
Catching plays.
pass of the ball game.
Catching plays. Look at him, look at the wrist.
Final seconds of this third quarter.
So another touchdown.
Oh, man, just quit, bro. Please. Please quit.
And this is just an offense that's imposing.
Oh, this is hilarious, brother.
They're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is
That boy doing them underneath routes and keep doing the same pass. That's an interception.
They're rocking
Another interception. Give me another one.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
God damn.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah. Second down and 6 now from the 26.
On play action, Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And now here is another interception.
And the Jets are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to...
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A gain there of 21 yards. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat. And there he is again already, his second touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Prescott on first down.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Prescott now. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Oh, Prescott stripped. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Now Prescott going to change the play.
Second and 13. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way, and you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen. You'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly